What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Going to talk to you about the intake system today. Pretty much got it figured out exactly what I have to do with it. I'm going to walk you through that. Also, managed to get the hood done, inside and out, ready to go on. I've got to put the little accessories back on there. Yeah, so I guess not done, but close. The stuff is drying. So, I'm using the M54 5-ton airbox, if you remember. And I told you in another video a while back that I'm gonna have to cut it down. Now, if you want to use it and not run a snorkel, you don't have to cut it down. It'll actually fit just fine, exactly where it sits on here. So keep that in mind. If you don't need a snorkel, you don't have to cut it down. You can run it as it is and run it as big an air filter as you want in it. But I want to run a snorkel, and not because I plan on doing deep water, but just to get it up out of the dust, get the air intake up out of the dust, and I'm running this. So it'll be like probably a 3-foot piece of 5-inch pipe coming up off of that, and have that dust separator up near just under the top of the exhaust there. Now, because of that, I do have to cut the box down. I've got to cut it down 4 inches. So the box, I think, is 18 or 19 inches overall to begin with. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 17 and a half. If you want to count just end seam to end seam, 16 3/4 about. Yeah. And this doesn't have to be exact. You see, I've already got some marks made. I want to keep, obviously, this whole front section intact because it's got this reinforcing rib that holds the air filter support and all that in it, which I'm not going to need. But I do want the reinforcing rib, and I have to have this bead to seal to the end cap. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in 4 inches, and 4 inches is the end of the latches there. I want to give myself another inch past that. So we're going to come in 5 inches, and we're going to make a line all the way around and cut it. We're also going to make another cut at 4 inches from that. So that's my 5-inch mark right there. 5 inches from that would be this little pencil mark right here. This mark right here is the end of the air filter. So what we're doing is we're leaving, we're going to splice, we're cutting out that 4-inch section, and we're going to splice this 5-inch section onto the rest of this right there at that mark. So yeah, you see what I'm getting at? Basically, the end of the air box is going to end up being right about here, where it was, well, where the mark is. And I've already actually set that up on top of there, and it sits up there nicely, and it's just right. So that's what you have to do with the air box. Now you can cut your 4 inches out of wherever you want. I wanted to leave myself an extra inch right here so it's easy to hide under one of these clamps, because you cut a cylinder like this and then you re-weld it, you're never going to make it look, you're not going to hide it. Or if you do, you're damn good, and I'm sure there's people that can, but not me. If it was in a place where it was visible and it was painted, you'd see it, at least a little bit. I have done some pretty nice sheet metal work, but this, I just have a feeling it's not going to be easy. So now, as far as the intake, I got a 5-inch elbow from an M818 or M809 series truck, and then a 5-inch just non-expanded, I think that's a 6-inch. What is the radius on that? Radius on that is like 9 inches. So it's like a 9 or 10 inch elbow, 5 inch. And I got another longer section with a bell on one end. There's your part number on that. It's a 12-inch. And I got a 4-to-5 reducer. And there's a part number on it if you can read it. It's a 5-inch ID, 4-inch OD. So you can already kind of see what I got going on here. This goes on top of that, and then goes around the top of the intercooler tube to a 4-inch elbow that goes to the inlet of the compressor. Really easy. Leaves room for adjustability. In fact, I have to cut that. I got to cut probably 4 inches out of this. But yeah, goes on there just like that, and I'm probably going to rotate this back. That way I can get a straighter shot of this going over instead of, I don't want it coming onto the compressor at an angle like that, because that elbow is not going to like that. So if I turn this back, then I can straighten that out. Be a straight shot to the 90-degree 4-inch boot on the compressor. So yeah, plenty of room. I weld it all up, make it look nice. That stuff is not going to be clamped. I'm not a hack. I welded all the exhaust stuff. I'm definitely going to weld all the intake. Don't want any dust intrusion. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. We got the windshields all put in and finished up. Hood's about ready to go. It's raining all the time, kind of irritating. But really, I've just got to do the grill and put the hood on. I don't even need to put the hood on to test drive this thing. But yeah. Anyway, if you got any questions about this, anything I didn't mention or that you'd like more specifics about, feel free to post a question in the comments. If you would, please like and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Feel free to share the videos. You know, don't forget our sponsors. They're all listed in the description below the video. As always, Big Mike's Motor Pool and RapcoParts.com take good care of us. They've provided a whole lot for this project, and we sure appreciate them. And I'd appreciate it if you'd give them your business when you need it. So, see you later, dudes.